Hi and welcome back to MDriven. Given a model that grows and you're discovering changes that you need to do, the model will get quite a few view models as you transform your information to different views. That's natural, and also it's natural that you will want to change things as you discover new facts. So before we have had this right click, and you could use by cross-reference and you see wherever something is used, and that's good. But one problem has been that if you were to change this name that is used in a lot of places, all these places will break. And of course we want something more like in Visual Studio you have the rename function that walks through all the usages of this particular name. So that's what I'm going to show you today, how we have introduced that in new versions of MDriven Designer. So just right click one and you choose rename instead of, well, of course you could go like this to rename it, but then everything will break. Not everything, but the places that had used it. But now you can do rename. So rename will bring up this pop-up stating the current label and giving you an overview of all the places where this is used. So we could click and see all the expressions, and we can get a feel for what kind of expression it is. This is a view model column expression, and this is an attribute derived expression. So if I were to change this to something, just putting an X behind it, I will see that it will get updated wherever here. And of course I might want to apply the change to everywhere it's used. Then I would leave all these boxes checked, or I can choose to apply it nowhere. Then it would be just the same thing as changing the text in the class, the attribute name, but it's much smarter to apply it everywhere. And then also there's an option to set the former name, because setting the former name will enable the DB evolve to automatically move existing data. And of course we could do that before as well, setting the former names property so that the DB evolve knows to first create a new column and then move the data from the old name to the new name, so that you don't lose any data when changing a property like this. After changing it like this, I just press apply. I will see that it has an X behind, and if I were to re-index, I would expect it to find no errors. Like that. On the other hand, if I had changed it here, just setting X2, and oops, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna zoom in so I see what I do. X2 and the type string and reindex, I would expect it to give me quite a few errors. It's at 35%, and now I would see the errors in the view and I would need to fix them. But I would much rather just undo that change. So and undo that one as well. That was the error one. Like that. And then I would have parameters, and instead I would go on rename and say x2 and apply. And if I were to reindex, there are no errors. And if I were to check the same view model again, I can see that it's updated to x2. And of course this works on attributes and on classes and on association ends. So that's good to know. Use this one to save you some time. Thank you.